Welcome to Korean Cinema Channel. Today I would like to send you the following news. If we're talking about who works the hardest in the short drama world, Zhai Yiying might call herself second, but honestly, no one dares claim first. Throughout the entire month of November, she dropped 3 brand new dramas back to back, each one more entertaining than the last. And the male leads she partnered with, all different styles, all different charms, yet every combination sparks a chemistry that feels almost illegal. So today, let's break down why these 3 new dramas are making the whole internet lose control. First Taste, Zhai Yiying Liu Hang premiere date, November 12. This drama is adapted from the tomato novel Sweetheart, I'll Spoil You Hard, exciting enough for you, by author Zhai Yiying, and it wastes no time pulling viewers straight into the chaos. The story follows Rong Wei-yu, our soft yet stubborn female lead, who ends up drunk and delirious one night. In her hazy state, she accidentally enters the wrong hotel room, and fate decides to play a big joke on her. The man inside just so happens to be Fu Cheng's-hao, the untouchable, unreachable, terrifyingly powerful richest man in Hangzhou. At first, she thinks, okay fine, I messed up. I'll just compensate him for the shirt I ruined and forget the whole incident. But no, this man, who could buy the entire hotel with pocket change, calmly hands her a bill for 100,000 yuan and demands she pay it back in installments. And with that, the creditor versus debtor entanglement officially begins. What she doesn't know is that the quiet, composed man standing in front of her is the same person who controls half of Hangzhou's business world. A man used to being obeyed, and who suddenly finds himself intrigued by one messy, daring girl who stumbled into his life. The ways Zhai Yiying and Liu Hang act out this forced closeness is addictive, like watching sparks hit gasoline. Every scene feels like a countdown to disaster, or love. The tension is sweet, the bickering is spicy, and the emotional pacing is so smooth that audiences found themselves binging episodes without even realizing time was passing. Fans flooded the comments, "This is the kind of chaos I love. Debt romance is my new obsession." Zhai Yiying never misses, never. The drama doesn't rely on cheap cliches. Instead, it hits the perfect balance between romantic tension, emotional build-up, and deliciously sweet surprises, making it impossible to stop watching. No wonder people are calling it one of the best Ordinary Girl stories of the year. This is just drama number 1, and we already can't breathe. Zhai Yiying plays Rong Wei-yu, and let me tell you, she absolutely nails the role. Her version of Rong Wei-yu is the perfect blend of sweetness and clarity. She looks soft and adorable on the outside, but her mind? Sharp, steady, and fiercely independent. When coworkers try to stir up rumors, she doesn't hide, doesn't swallow her grievances, she stands up for herself head-on. Zhai Yiying brings out that mix of insecurity and quiet stubbornness beautifully. Every tiny movement, every hesitant smile, every subtle eye shift feels natural and lived in. You watch her, and nothing feels forced. It's effortless. It's as for Liu Hang, his Fu Cheng's-hao is a walking contradiction that somehow makes perfect sense. On the surface, he looks like a regular guy collecting a debt. But in reality, he's the wealthiest man in Hangzhou, the type of person who can move entire markets with a signature. What really steals hearts, though, is the way he loves. Fu Cheng's-hao is the textbook definition of a guiding partner, the kind who leads the way through a crowded street, steadies you when you wobble, shields you from shows, and spoils you when you least expect it. Liu Hang plays him with a depth that feels almost dangerous, soft-spoken but intense, restrained yet overflowing with emotion. You can feel the heartbreak, the longing, the protectiveness, all simmering under the surface. It's the kind of performance that grabs you by the collar. Now put these 2 actors together, and suddenly the screen feels too small. Their chemistry is not the kind you pretend to see just to be polite. It's the kind that hits you instantly, like electricity humming in the air. He speaks, he listens. He speaks, she reacts. Their timing, their rhythm, their natural banter, it all feels like watching a real couple by accident. No wonder netizens started calling them Ying, the CP you can't escape from. They're sweet in a way that makes your heart feel tight, the kind of sweetness that makes you smile like an idiot before you even realize it. Every scene between them is bite-sized happiness, perfect for binge eaters of romance. And let's be honest, yes, the plot has a few familiar tropes. You've seen shades of this accidental entanglement with a secret CEO set up before. But what makes this drama different is execution. The costumes? Clean, classy, not cheap. The props? Thoughtfully placed, high quality. The emotional pacing? Slow, deliberate, honest. The writer didn't rush the relationship, they let it breathe. Moment by moment, look by look, the connection grows. And because Hae-in and Liu Hang are both so convincing, the story, Familiar as it may be, feels warm, refreshing, and unexpectedly addictive. The CP doesn't just work, it sparkles, it makes you believe in slow-burn crushes and accidental love all over again. Sui Yiying starring Zhai Yiying, Wang Hae-in. Release date November 19th. The plot revolves around Sui Sui, who falls seriously ill and decides to travel. However, she encounters someone trying to drug Song Waichuan, and she kindly saves him. Instead, she gets bitten and forms a blood pact, binding them together. Song Waichuan is now obligated to obey Sui Sui. Later, their contractual marriage, initially based on mutual motives, gradually blossoms into genuine affection, leading to a mutually supportive relationship. Zhai Yiying plays Sui Sui. Zhai Yiying is incredibly talented in this drama, portraying two distinct personalities. Sometimes sweet as candy, other times incredibly cool, she seamlessly switches between sweet girl and mature woman, showcasing her undeniable acting skills. Her nuanced and lively performance, conveying two completely different characters through subtle expressions in body language, is truly remarkable. Wang Hae-in plays Song Waichuan. Wang Hae-in plays Song Waichuan, the only male heir of the Nua clan. This time, he doesn't follow the old formula of playing a domineering CEO, but rather portrays a seemingly cold but secretly spoiled Nua clan's pampered husband in a very interesting way. The contrast is huge. When he cries, his pitiful state is truly heartbreaking. The on-screen chemistry between Zhai Yiying and Wang Hae-in is also quite good, their cooperation is excellent, and their banter is hilarious. The heir of the Nua clan meets a young girl with a terminal illness. Just the character setup alone makes the plot fun enough, and the theme is fresh. The unconventional fantasy plot, coupled with one sweet interaction after another, makes it truly captivating and impossible to look away from. He coaxes his little darling starring Zhai Yiying. Hae-in. Release date November 28th. This drama is adapted from the novel of the same name, He Coaxes His Little Darling, written by Sui Sui on Tomato Novels. The plot tells the story of how, 10 years ago, Xia Zhengqing's good friend Xijing killed Xia Chen's parents in an attempt to seize the Xia family's company, but Xia Chen miraculously survived. 10 years later, the grown-up Xia Chen, seeking revenge, pretends to be the second young master of the Xi family and enters the Xi family. To get revenge on the Xi family, he tries to steal Xi Wenyi's girlfriend, Sang Yuxia. Sang Yuxia resists time and time again, only to later discover that the person who had always protected her was actually Xi King Guyan. Zhai Yiying plays Sang Yuxia. The female lead, played by Zhai Yiying, looks gentle and weak, but she is very stubborn inside. On the surface, she is a sweet and gentle girl, but deep down she has an indomitable spirit. At first, she had no choice but to deal with the Xi brothers, but later she took the initiative to fight back and made her own decisions about her feelings. This character has many emotional shifts, and you can see that Zhai Yiying can convincingly portray any role. She's quite capable. Duan Miayang plays Xi King Guyan. Duan Miayang's male lead is a ruthless and cunningly handsome but actually sickly school bully, with a touch of madness, but he's also very intelligent and a top student. The contrast in the character is quite significant, and he portrays it subtly and naturally. This is his first time playing a sickly and domineering CEO role. The pairing of Zhai Yiying and Duan Miayang feels good, their interactions are natural and funny, and it's quite enjoyable to ship them. A sweet and delicate girl versus a cunning and domineering CEO, this character setup alone is captivating. The plot includes both youthful campus romance and the power struggles between wealthy families. The characters are compelling, the male and female leads are good-looking, and their acting is excellent. It's truly a great show. Thank you for watching my channel. See you in the next videos. Thanks.